Hey, Harland and Robbie here to talk about Within the Ruins' new song Feeding Frenzy, which comes out off of Elite February 26th. And no, there's no Halo references on this album. At least I don't think
What?
so. Nothing.
Hey.
Get on my level.
I don't have a level.
Go.
Hey. Yeah. This is us. That's you. Well, we're being Within the Ruins, like Tyler already said. I'm just repeating everything he said.
What, I didn't do a good enough job?
No, I just can't think of what I need to say.
Oh.
Let me gather my thoughts. Alright, this song, it's good. It's pretty cool for a deathcore song, as in the fact that, there's riffs and there's a lot going on. It's, high velocity, it's a little bit intense, it's pretty cool, kind of, it's a little bit going on where it keeps your attention, unlike, some deathcore bands where it's really, slow sometimes, or just uninteresting. This kind of keeps my attention, but it's a good song. I feel like there's a lot going on vocally. The dude, I don't know his name, so I'm just gonna call him the dude. The dude has at this one part he does this really low, brutal thing. I forget what part it's at, but he also has a high scream. Kind of mid-tempo to low. Usually that's kind of his range. He does a pretty good job, it's a decent range. Instrumentally, I thought it was pretty cool. Production was pretty good on it. Instrumentally, what am I thinking of here? It's they had this it reminded me of kind of a Jason Richardson thing going on here, but it wasn't quite him. It was kind of, that old fast woodly diddly do stuff going on. And it was pretty cool that they try that. And this one part, it was a little into the song, maybe around the middle, I guess, before the middle. They were all like woodly diddly diddly, then it goes into this really groovy part. It was pretty cool. They don't really stick with the same riff for too long, it seems. They kind of are very all over the place. The one downside about this song is that, there's parts in deathcore songs where it's usually once per song where they'll kind of slow things down. They'll have some one line that sticks out that they usually end up putting on the shirts that they think is really cool. They have that it seems 10,000 times in this song. They'll kind of slow it down. He'll say some line, and it'll go into a breakdown. You think oh yeah, that's cool. That's usually a once or twice per song type of thing. And they kind of overused it. Other than that, I think the song was pretty cool. It really kept my attention. It was something it's exciting. It was pretty cool. Overall, it was nothing way out there from what they usually do, as most deathcore bands usually fit that description. It's nothing way out there. But there are no Whitechapel where every album's woo, that's something different. It was kind of they stick to what they do best, I guess, and they kind of didn't really go too far down the path, or they didn't stray from the path too much. But yeah, and I made a reference. But overall, it was a cool song. If you like them, you'll like this song. It's something pretty cool.
Yeah. This song is alright. I like Invade, and I like Within the Ruins style of being completely different, being a lot more technical, just having some crazy ass fucking riffs, some pretty intense breakdowns. I just like how Within the Ruins is high energy, upbeat the entire time. They never really just slow it down like a deathcore band. It's they're more like You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they have like a lot of groove and not just slow punishment.
Yeah. And this band uses riffs. It's not just like shuggy the whole time. They actually use riffs. They have some insane lead work. The guitar work is obviously just the best thing about this band. And the drums complement it fairly well, you know, keeping up beat and all that stuff. Some pretty good beats. I just have one gripe with this song, two gripes actually, is that one, I just feel that the breakdown at the end was just so unnecessary. And if the song would have ended right before that breakdown kicked in, it would have just felt a lot more satisfying and a lot more complete. That's just my opinion. I just don't like when deathcore bands just add a breakdown at the end just for the fuck of it anymore. It's just it's so cliche and it's just not that effective anymore. It's just like, okay. It's like they just want to get those fists pumping and swinging another time, even though they fucking have had it their whole half an hour set or whatever. You know, it's unnecessary to me, that ending breakdown. And the other gripe I have is I just get this overall feeling that's a little bit of the same. It's the same as Invade. This song could have landed on Invade and would have been nothing different. I just hope that this album isn't the same. It's not Invade Part 2, you know? But this is, I'm not taking away, I don't want to take away from this song. It's a cool song. I like the intro riff and then how it just like punches you in the face and breaks in. I thought that was cool. I thought the chorus was kind of catchy with the vocal lines and all that stuff. I like the vocalist for this band. I don't think he's like the greatest thing ever, but he does have some pretty cool vocals. He can get pretty brutal. He can get pretty high. He's got some nice vocals. But overall, this is just an alright song to me. It's not. I didn't shit my pants, but I wasn't really that hugely disappointed. But this is an alright song. I am interested in this album, and I might pick it up if it's good. But I mean, I own Invade, and I've listened to that album a lot. It's a great album, and I just hope this just isn't more of the same. If you're catching my drift and surfing my wave, you know what I mean? Are you surfing my wave?
I don't know how to say.
Did you hear about that guy that surfed like 100-foot wave?
No.
He lived. Any last thoughts?
It's the coolest deathcore song I've heard in a while. You know, it's the first deathcore song I've really heard in a while, besides like a bunch that were just put out recently. But by a bunch I mean like a couple.
Like Whitechapel and Chelsea Green.
Yeah, those are about like last summer and whatnot. It's been a while, but it's the first deathcore song that I've been like, whoa. I mean, since then I've just I haven't been too much into deathcore anymore, but it's a neat song. It's nothing that's like I feel like deathcore bands they pick their sound. A majority of them they have their sound. They stick to what they're good at. And they don't go outside of that much. The few bands that do are the biggest bands. They are, trendsetters. They're the Indiana Jones of their genre or whatever. But they're out there doing shit. And all these other bands, a lot of them don't really. They're cool. What they do is cool, but cookies and milk get old after a while. You need to You need to eat some fruit or something. You need to mix it up, but it's like, you know what I'm saying now? It's still cool for what it is. Cookies are cool, but it's just, cookies all the time. Cookies. It just gets old.
It's kind of like that fat kid that always stays inside and plays Xbox all the time. That fat kid is me. But, and then there's the other kids that go outside and they play outside and they do stuff and they come up with a new game to play outside or something while the fat kid's just sitting inside playing Xbox. I feel like a lot of deathcore bands anymore are the fat kid playing in Xbox inside. They don't go outside. They don't rejuvenate themselves by getting some fucking exercise. If you're catching my drift, if you're surfing my wave, if you're
Picking up when I'm putting down.
yeah, if you're slamming down when I'm picking up. Check this song out though. I mean, it is a cool song.
Yeah, this is a cool song, but you know.
If you like Within the Ruins, you'll love this. If you don't, I wouldn't bother. If you don't like Within the Ruins, I would not bother with this song.
Yeah.
So Within the Ruins has a new album coming out called Wheat, February 26th. E1 Music. This song's called Feeding Frenzy. Wasn't that a video game?
Maybe. I don't know.
Fusion Frenzy. Fuck that game.